the goal of these streams is to get my YouTube subscriber count up to my Twitch follower count. Which, let's be honest, that's not going to happen.
Never know. I hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube this month.
Well,
and on that note, I want to welcome everybody to the stream today. This is Bill Compton _1835, streaming live on Twitch tonight. I'm going to be throwing this video over on my YouTube, which I was just mentioning, The Dead Man's Hand 420. And tonight, I'm on MLB The Show doing a batter road to the show. And I'm dual streaming, and I'm over there with one of my good buddies. He's going to give you his introduction.
This is Ancestor Empire from the YouTubes, the Twitches, and from the cut book.
And I'm already in mid-game. My broadcast and the last one kind of stopped abruptly. Lost internet connection for some reason. So I'm going to be continuing from the game. He's probably going to be going on with whatever he is his game starting, whatever.
Yeah, I'm playing against Akron again. Oh god.
And then also we will have a guest joining us in a little bit, Mr. General Chaos. I've done dual streams with him before, and he's just kind of watching the stream, hanging out, having a good time.
Damn, I almost got swept by Harrisburg? Ew. That's nasty. Oh, I have now proceeded to be in the middle of the lineup instead of the bottom. Hooray. Yeah, so what we're planning of doing maybe in the future is getting the schedule lined up for at night, early evening, Battlefront 2.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air.
Yeah.
Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between
Until
the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I'll probably get the new one because of the graphical upgrade, but I've seen the
I'll say 19 is fine. I mean, it's fun.
George England, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a pretty good three-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and a slider. His primary pitches are the fastball, and he will go to the changeup as well. Three-pitch guy, mainly fastball, changeup.
You had one job and you couldn't even do that.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Duncan Erickson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
5 RBIs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Checked my swing, and I got out of that.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping up now, Duncan Erickson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And I'm losing my team.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees,
I'll
ball
take that
one.
ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swing and a little blooper to center. Allen is after it.
Ooh, it
he
dropped
can't
for a
get
base
to
hit.
it. This one's down.
I'll take that.
Just pop up to the shortstop.
Since the pitcher I'm facing off is a flamethrower, basically.
Stepping into the box, Edgar
accuracy's all over the place, but everything's like
one.
90, upper 90s.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Erickson leads off first with 1 away.
0-0 in the 6th. Oh my God.
Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, batter, get a walk. I don't want to be freaking double played.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Sanchez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I should have ran
Somebody's
for home
going to be
on
icing
that.
their thumbs
Damn
after
it.
this game. That's a jam
And
sandwich,
that's
but able to mix in a
foul
number.
ball. Damn it.
I'm sorry, you
Standing
son of
in,
a
Jacob
bitch.
Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Stay fair, you bastard. Damn it, I just struck out from
On the
laughing.
ground to the right side. And that's
Go.
through into right
Go.
field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
I am not doing good, man. I'm on a bad roll right now.
Now I cut down the lead to 2-1, and now we're up 4-2.
Settling in now, Keith McWilliams.
Number 1.
In the 4th inning, so I'm at 2-2.
Here he comes on a ball
Well,
and
our
2
record is
strikes.
22-7.
Ground down the first baseline. Erickson has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball.
All right, I'm now over 300
Ready for
again.
another shot now. Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh
Turned
my
on that one and
God.
crushed it. Just pulled it
Middle
a
of the
little
plate
foul.
changeup. Why
I know
did
he
I
wants
not
that pitch
wait?
back. He put good wood on that
No.
ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
All right, I'll
Stung
take that.
into the gap in right center for what should
Go,
be extra
go,
bases.
go.
They're going to
Now I'll
extend their
take the
lead
double.
as the runner scores from
Not greedy.
second. And he will pull into
RBI
second
double,
with an
RBI,
RBI
and a
double.
single.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a
Batting
double, and the next guy
305. Got it.
So I'm 2 for 3.
comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big
That
inning.
should have been a triple, but I didn't want to chance it.
Stepping in, Edgar
There's
Mora.
nobody out, so I didn't want to
Third
risk it.
baseman, Edgar Mora.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Erickson rounds
I'm
the
a leadoff
corner and
batter
is headed
today.
home. And
Ooh,
the throw
another
in
run
gets away
scored.
from him.
It is now 6-2.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
Nobody out.
That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Oh, of course, I just popped it out.
Man, you're choking.
I know.
So digging
My
in
batting
now,
average is
Duncan
now
Erickson,
325.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Erickson.
And the score is 6-3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway
Ooh,
center.
it died,
Allen
so that's
will
a
wait on
fly
it,
out to
and
center.
very quickly one gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Leading off the inning,
Another
Juan
fly out.
Sanchez,
Oh,
as they'll look to
man.
get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The Akron team's name
At the
is
plate,
Rubber Ducks.
Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Look and sit down.
Erickson.
Alright, 6-3 in the ace, 2 people on. Hopefully I do better than the last.
There we
First
go.
pitch
That
of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
RBI double.
I know
Tied
it's a
up the
guessing
game.
game, but usually when you flip that coin, it
Told
better
you, just
come
have
up
to wait.
fastball at this level. You cannot be late right
Sixth
there. That
double
was
on the
right in the
season.
wheelhouse.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I ain't swinging at that garbage again. Screw you.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Why did I swing at that
pitch
slider?
Right, can't allow them to attack on any more
plate.
runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Double.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first.
Almost
safely.
threw me out at first from center field.
That's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run
Damn.
lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan. But
I
you're
said
a former
almost.
closer.
It was
warming
like
up,
really
but you
close.
see a 3-run lead.
Aren't you like really fast too?
Gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's
decent.
gone out the window.
Not the fastest, but damn, this guy.
Oh, it does.
He threw it to relay.
The only way you're going to
Relay
get
almost
into this
threw me
game
out.
is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball.
Oh
You get
my
up to
God,
warm
I
up
just
in the
popped
ninth,
out to the
and
catcher.
you're all ready
Jesus.
to go, thinking, "Hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save."
Score
And
is now
all of a sudden,
7-3.
you're out of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there.
full
As
count
this
and
is
my
strike
guys is
3,
open.
and that will retire
We're
the
up
side.
8-4 in the
So
7th.
it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
All right.
Ready now, and
Bottom of the
Bowyer.
8th. We're up 7-3. Possible double play.
Bowyer.
here now the 2-2. A bullet to first base.
Oh my God! I blew that. I should have done an unassisted double play.
Yeah, they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty
Final
good.
score
Something to build on for tomorrow.
7-3. I was
And
3
tonight's
for
final
5.
7-3. The
There you go.
Cardinals smashed
A double,
the ball
two
all over the
RBI,
yard
two
and
RBI,
wound
and
up
2 runs
collecting
scored.
18 hits. Phil Hage claims the win out of the pen. His first.
Man, it needs.
George
I don't know, man. I went
permitted
back
6
and it's
earned
going
runs to
forward.
come across
So
in the
frustrating.
losing
I don't know why it
effort.
does
So
that.
that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan
My
Plesac,
concept
and our
of
entire
over
crew,
the
I'm
next
Matt
3 games, I
Basker.
got a
This
power
has been a
bonus.
presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Altoona Curve
So you're
and
stealing
the Akron Rubber
has been
Ducks.
stolen.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Maybe it's time for you to be praying to Ricky Bobby for guidance.
Ryan Merritt, a Texas
Yeah,
forward left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Last
Hey, we're going to get a
4
chance
games,
to look at
6
one of
for
the top
17.
pitchers. Think about this, a career ERA
Oh, yeah.
under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do?
First
And
inning,
this
put on
guy
first.
can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The first pitch of the
Swing
game
and
is
a
going to be
miss
hit to
out in
center
front of a
field.
changeup. Fellas are home 9 as they begin
Damn,
play
that was
here this
dirt. That was
evening. They
dirty
come off
pitch.
another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're
Don't
going to
get
have to
thrown
find a
out
way
at
for it to
first.
start on the mound. They can't go out like last
Batting
game
exactly
and allow a bunch
300.
of runs
Batting 3-3-3.
and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change.
How do you call
this
that a
team's going to
strike?
get it going in the right direction.
This is hit high in the air out
Oh,
toward
that was
left center.
garbage swing, but I got
Nieto
jammed.
is there
I've
to
been
put it away, and the
jammed.
runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors.
All right, so I'm
Now at
batting
the plate,
326.
Duncan Erickson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
We're winning.
Why am I playing like fucking pig shit?
First pitch on its way.
Fuck, man.
This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough
was a
to be
good hit.
taken in on the run
Stupid
in
left
shallow left,
fielder.
and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Into the box, Juan Sanchez, and their runners at the corners now.
All right, double play situation in the 3rd.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. The line at first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
If I didn't hesitate on that throw, I would have done the double play.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending
Wait a
double
minute.
play off the bat.
There was a guy
But
in
that was
3rd?
some great hustle to beat the throw at first.
Be right
Keeps
back.
the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Wait a minute, there was a guy in 3rd base?
But center fielder number 32. Mario
Oh man, now I feel like an idiot. Man, I fucked up.
Now the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Altuna's out in front.
All right, I gotta
Striding into the box, Duncan Erickson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Here we go again with the fucking ground outs.
Leading off the inning, Duncan Erickson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Hopefully I did something decent.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Chopped weakly to the left. Delabate charging in on it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Keith McWilliams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. A tag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
All right, last chance to get a hit.
Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Damn, he's one of those sideways pitchers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
God damn it. 0 for 5.
Ferreira is there, and the side is retired. Yeah. So they go down without a whimper.
Trust me, I'm in a slump, dude.
Tonight's game comes to an end.
I'm trying to get
5-1,
called up,
the final score. Altuena
at least he didn't go 0 for 5.
First to propel them to
I did earlier.
the game's future start.
Keep getting ground outs.
I keep getting fly
Leading off the inning, Duncan Erickson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
298.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the.
All right, now 292.
Stepping up to the plate, Duncan Erickson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits
I
apiece
popped it up
thus
to the
far.
catcher again. I am sick of that. I can't handle that. The pop up to the catcher. Oh, that's the worst one.
Swing, and he puts a
Home
charge into this
fucking
one high
run.
and deep, and you can't
There you go.
forget
So you
about
got
it.
3,
This
right?
ball is gone.
I thought it's only my second one.
Oh, I only got 2. So you're gonna jump ahead of me pretty soon.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I was getting tired of them throwing me ground ball pitches.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink.
Wow, he called that a ball. He did me a favor. That does me favors, man, from time to time.
It hit the foul pole and bounced in the fair
territory. Duncan Erickson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home
I
run.
popped it up, of course.
A home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
Dude, I love my check swings. They're great.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Must have high discipline.
Hit on the ground to third.
Yes.
And that's through into left to base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Game over.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll,
So
that's his third
real
RBI
good
of
at
the game.
fielding.
More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the
That's
special ones.
three
He's had a
RBIs.
great approach all day.
And
He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly.
And only the
given
5th
his
inning,
team
I have
a chance to win.
all 3 runs are contributing to me.
There you go.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a big strikeout
yeah, that's
there.
because
Leave a couple of runners on base, and after
right
a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So one run on
I guess
two
it's just
base
like
hits.
because when you're struggling, you're
Duncan
struggling.
Erickson will stand in again as we flash it back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
I'm doing horrible, bro.
They're showing my home run. It just looks fucking hilarious.
I'm doing horrible, dude, but dude, we're 23-8. I can't ask for a better record.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Dude, that home run almost went past the foul pole in the last minute. It hit the corner and it bounced and hit the scoreboard.
Nice.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You should save it for like a
heading out towards
video
shallow
challenge.
right. Fernandez is there.
I'll make a highlight of it. If you could breathe, Anakin, breathe.
Now at the plate.
The lava isn't.
Well, I think I choked because it showed me my batting average is 288.
Here now the 2-2.
So I choked a little bit.
Is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first
nice
in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The curve lead it 7.
I got an infield single.
Digging in,
they gave him
Duncan
an error.
Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Never mind.
It's still counts, you son of a bitch.
Here comes the first pitch.
And this guy has a slow delivery, so that's a stolen base for me.
No.
Is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Oh.
Oh my God, I choked.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Allen. A hit in 2 tries.
And they struck out and left me on
It doesn't look very promising for this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners. And
yes, at the base. I'm getting your
freaking
freaking fly ball. Fuck you.
8-2 tonight's final. The Altoona curve used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robbie Brunner takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Phil Page takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show.
I think that's more of a stat where if it's like you're simulating AI.
No, it's
Minor League
actually
Baseball is live and on the
stat.
air on the show tonight.
And
the
I just
finale
passed
of this
over 500
between the Altoona curve and the
What happened?
Lee Canizaro, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here.
Hey,
what do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1.
Because I was basically right on the ball where I was aiming. Should not have been a fly at it.
I got to fly out, but
cleanup
because it's one of
Duncan Erickson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
All right,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
At least there wasn't a strike.
He's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Normally, I don't swing at that. What the fuck?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Nieto ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
God damn it! Not again.
Digging in once again, Brent Delabate. He's 0 for 2
Freaking
thus far in this one.
shit again.
1-1. Double play ball to second. 4. Scooped up.
Get it,
there.
down.
On to
Yes,
first,
double
and
play.
they turn the double play.
And I got a stolen base, another one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duncan
Erickson.
Erickson.
All right, I'm
due
at
up for the 4,
291,
5, and 6
but we gotta
hitters,
run
and they're
already.
hoping that this is the part of the
No more
lineup that can
swinging
get something
shitty
going.
pitches.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1-0 the count. The 1-0.
Ooh, on the final out in the ninth, maybe.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez moves to his right and puts
Freaking
this one away in the alley
Sanchez.
for out number
Fuck
1.
you.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point.
Thought we were playing golf for a minute, apparently.
You're not Vladimir.
Digging in and looking for more, Alonso Pereira. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Nope. I'm at 3. But right as that happened, my pitcher gave up 3 runs.
Lapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Ooh, I'm up to a 58.
And they'll add 1 more to the lead.
Very
It's now
nice.
a 5-1
they're
ball
moving
game.
me to a left.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense.
Stepping
have
in
a
and ready
secondary
for another
position,
shot,
I would
Duncan
think.
Erickson. And these
My
guys are
secondary is
making a little
infield.
push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey,
Thank you,
they string
umpire.
a
That
couple
should
of
have been
hits
a
together
strike.
here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Moran at second. McKenzie at first. 2 out in the inning. That
I
swung
would
on
really
and
like
missed
to
more
stream
even
the
at
entire
1-1.
Mass Effect trilogy, like beginning to end.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Bowyer
Ooh,
over
batting
to his
284.
right.
Oh.
Makes the catch and
Running
that's the
scoring
ball game.
positions, I
Well,
pop
there's
up
no
with
doubt
a
they
broken
looked pretty
bat.
inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Gotta love
Hoping
those.
to build on that now.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1.
But the thing is, how would I do it? Would I do it as Cannon
Used a
Shepherd?
huge 8th
or
inning to
has,
help secure the win. Adam
movie
Pletko
trailer
gets the
Shepherd.
win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
Cannon
watching
Shepherd
MLB
is,
The Show.
I think,
For more, make your
male.
way on over
There's
to
no way that's
theshowNation.com.
staying in the park.
Male
Warning track. Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Duck.
Braun man, Braun smash. In your head, you want to be like Braun, but you'll just be like Big Show and cry.
So they're making a movie out of Mass Effect now?
They've been trying for like 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just...
There we go. That's a double.
It's kind of like Halo, where they have a person, but Microsoft is just being a bitch.
No, that's a triple. That's a triple.
I don't blame them. That's one of their big franchises. And I still think it was a I still think it was a mistake to not make Mass Effect exclusive.
I don't know.
Well, I don't mind it on PC.
But you said you think it was a mistake?
I think it was a mistake to put on everything, and that's when EA started fucking up everything too.
Yeah. That's EA.
Yeah, like BioWare now is not even BioWare anymore. It's just EA. EA RPG. That's what they should just call it. You're not BioWare.
I played the first two and I got the second one. I was out driving and I hadn't got around to playing it. Then I started seeing all the stuff or how it ended, so I never even bothered. I was like, well, that's stupid.
It was good. It's just I'm trying to think how you end that though. Like, there's gonna be no good ending to that.
Well, no, but my issue was that every ending.
And the wheels will spin now as with runners at second and third and one away, we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
I mean, I know they ended up going back and changing it later or whatever, but I've still never, like...
My big issue is that they were more concerned about multiplayer updates than updates to single player.
Yeah, it's gonna be a common theme in video games
Fastball on the corner.
That's every EA game. Like, if you're gonna do multiplayer, at least go put multiplayer first. Kind of like Battlefront 2 does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of multiplayer. Like, the only time I'll do multiplayer is if I'm playing like
number 17.
Yeah.
Duncan.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. With runners in scoring position this season, Erickson sitting under 300, but not by a lot.
Speculated that GTA, because of the success of GTA Online, that they're not even gonna do a story for GTA 6.
I heard the GTA 6 is gonna be all female for story. And what did Ghostbusters 2016 show us? It doesn't work. Stop it.
I mean, I think if anybody could do it, it'd be Grand Theft Auto. I mean,
yeah.
I would trust them to do it over everyone in fucking Hollywood.
That's what I mean. It's like, are you gonna do it like the Hollywood version or the GTA version? Because I think...
Well, if they try to do it Hollywood, yeah, that will suck. But if they do it their way, you know...
But every time I hear that, oh, we're doing all female, I just think...
That's really an impressive number.
NPC meme.
Ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Yeah, no, it's reasonable. I mean, you got a track record of not working out well.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Moroff, the runner at third. Sanchez at second.
I think they should just
away.
redo the first two, remaster them.
Honestly,
and he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Of those.
Yeah, not really.
The 3-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Rock's not going to do something like that.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. He pulls into second
all the money
as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more.
Phil Hayes
single right back.
The bullpen as
on paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. It's based...
Really, one of you guys watching that bullshit football game?
So striding in, Duncan Erickson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Yeah, we should
coming. Here it is.
We should probably title the stream "Fuck the Super Bowl."
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well
right now.
Yeah,
the one time Brady did not cheat to get into the Super Bowl. The one time.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel
like someone did a Madden
that
simulation of the game, and the CPU even calls it a penalty.
Yeah, I saw one. They had like the passing interference.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Which doesn't exist, pretty much.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It does in the new one.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Yeah, they brought it back.
Alfonso Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounder down the line.
They're up 6-0
This will
in the
get
4th.
foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
They finally brought me home. I wasn't stranded on
the
base.
next 3-2. Swing and a little tap.
Oh my God, that would have been a walk. No.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground out
and
to short.
it's a ground out.
He's up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
There we go. Ball 4.
Now to the plate, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Predictions on the game again.
Dan, that can't bother you
It
too
gets
much as a
freaking nuked
pitcher.
from orbit.
Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want
have
to
to
throw.
be sure.
No. Hey. He said
Unfortunately,
predictions,
sometimes
not
when
what
you bring the
do
ball in
you
the
want
strike
to
zone,
happen.
you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage
Freaking
here.
the whole, someone unloads the whole nest of xenomorphs into the stadium and everyone dies.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Yeah, dude, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, dude. Fucking straight
Like,
up sitting at the Super Bowl.
Like the attorney for those guys from New Orleans suing. They can't find him now.
Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw.
Yeah, they're thinking they said someone that looked like him died.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
It wouldn't surprise me. College's sports have always been rigged, so.
Yeah.
And no one thought the NBA games were rigged until that
Takes
one
that
guy
one a little
got
bit
found
low.
with
3
mafia
balls
money.
and a strike now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here.
He
Middle
had
of the
to.
order up
They
in a
freaking had him
run-scoring
go by the
situation,
balls.
and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
You know, stay quiet. I mean, it would have been self-evident with the evidence. That they
Hit
had.
hard on the ground at first.
He could have still
Right
been
there. And he'll take this one back for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
But I don't have a criminal lawyer. So, like, shit.
Now batting, Colin Moran, as he's got a chance
forgot
to
to
tie
call
this ball
Saul.
game up
Shit.
with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I still, when I get the DVD set for Breaking Bad, I still have
2-2.
the call
Oh,
card.
this ball is absolutely blasted
Like that came with-
high and
that
deep.
came with
and
the
they take the lead.
box
It's
set.
gone.
Yeah.
So
We are
a
up
2-run
6-0
homer
and
down the
6.
line in right field.
Was down
Home run
1-0,
number
now
3
up
here in the
2-1.
early going as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it looked safe to me, but apparently got that tag in quick. Yeah.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He singled
bases
his last
loaded,
time
one
up.
out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Burdick on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
But you could change it to where you're playing the whole time.
Stepping in, Scott Coburn. He flew out in his last at bat.
Scott Coburn.
This is a better purchase than me buying Diablo 3.
The 1-2.
Dude, what the fuck?
Toward the right side.
Shut up.
Second for one. Not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Straight up suck
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to cover, get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws.
I would
not
think
an easy
Ellsworth
double play
sucks
to
more than
complete.
John Cena.
No, he sucks more than John Cena at one night stand.
Standing in,
my question
Duncan
is, why does
Erickson
John Cena
earned
look like
himself an
JJ
RBI
right now?
with a sac
With the freaking
fly
hair.
his last time at the plate.
That's
First
semi
pitch of the
creepy.
at-bat.
The
On
only
ground to
movies he
third.
could get are
To
with
his
Amy
left,
Schumer.
Hernandez. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here,
Freaking
no
Rock should
errors,
come back
one
and cut a
man
promo
left
and
on.
just
8th
blast
inning
all
coming
the
up.
movies he's made.
Altuna's
But
out in front.
at least I'm in
6-1.
blockbusters. I'm in movies that are the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, they beat him a little bit earlier.
Here's
in
a
this
freaking
one,
Amy
but he takes
Schumer
the mound
movie.
in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Well done.
No, it's weird. It's hard to steal bases. Like if you don't go back immediately.
Until the end. Alfonso Alvarado gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Yeah.
They should have that in fucking VR. That would be
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond.
it's kind of like it's hard to explain
Pedro
why
Cora starts the game on the
our
mound
field goal
for the
kicker
third and
is more
final game
doink
of the
than making
series.
field goals.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look
Yeah,
at a hot
Robbie
pitcher
Gould
right
was
here.
free agent
His
this
last
season.
3 starts,
Fucking
all
son of
3
a
he's
bat
picked
now.
up wins. And if he can continue that,
I don't
he
care.
should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row.
Sign him
It'll
and
be
just
fun to
keep
watch him
Mac,
work in
and
this
then
one
we'll
here
be
today.
fine.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Morov has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
History goes, you want to save a few dollars.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson.
It's like, I understand
here in the
saving a
bottom
few
half
bucks,
of the
but
first.
what do you get out of that? Nothing.
Right.
First
That was my
offering on
point.
its
They
way.
did the same thing with Urlacher.
Fly softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in
You're
quickly.
seriously going to tell me that E.J. Henderson's
That's got to
a
be
better
frustrating
fucking
right there. You
linebacker than
execute a
fucking
pitch,
Ryan
nice,
Urlacher
good
is?
pitch right there. The batter's able to get a little lucky, stay through it, caught it off the end of the bat, not his best swing. He's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Yeah, dude. It's really stupid. I mean, when the Bears did their like
Over
that,
to the
that's
bag,
when I
and he has to
fucking-
dive, but he's back in easily.
No.
I survived being a Bears fan in the 90s. I
And
survived
again a throw,
Urlacher getting
runner
screwed.
back safely.
Shit.
Erickson.
No, okay, I mean, yeah, no, that was just
Here
the
at
final
first with
straw.
nobody
That was
out.
where I was just like, you know what?
Fuck him.
No. Yeah. Like, yeah, that was just the final straw. I was like,
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to. And he'll
scored
just
the
step
first run
on
of the
first
game.
here to take the
A
shooter
walk.
out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup.
So
Leroy, what's the
basically,
word on this
Warner
lineup as they
Brothers
go
is
for
like
the
the
series
Bears.
sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps.
Basically, Affleck is
up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Williamson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base.
Because remember that TV show called Batman
like
Beyond?
That, the inning is over.
The one from like the 90s?
Yeah, where it says in 2019 Bruce Wayne quits as Batman.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
So right at like January it says Affleck will not be playing Batman. Not playing Bruce, but I don't know.
And he'll step
Warner
on the
Brothers
bag
is kind of like
himself, and the inning
right
is over.
Like
so they breeze
after
through
Justice
this
League
half of the
flopped,
inning. We'll move on to the
that
bottom
whole
of inning
garbage,
number 3. Their
they
curve lead
got a whole new
1-0.
production team, writing team.
So stepping
Right,
in,
they got rid of
Duncan
everybody.
Erickson. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped him up.
Really? I mean, what superhero?
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Biggest reason they had Batman was because Christian Bale, not Ben Affleck.
I know.
Yeah.
And Bale said the reason he wasn't going to sign back was because his knees were hurting.
Leading off the inning, Delman Barth,
well,
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
I know.
Okay. Like I probably would have went and seen
that's
Batman
popped up out towards short right field. Morov.
I did. I thought that warehouse scene with
Affleck
and shit was actually really good. Better than anything Bale did.
Yeah, I've not seen it, but I mean, and I don't think like Ben Affleck's a bad actor, but it's like to me it was just too damn soon.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Randy Guillen, he flew out in his last
what the plan was, Batman versus Superman wasn't even supposed to happen this soon.
0-1, here it comes.
A few years later.
Up the first baseline, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself,
it was supposed
and
to
the
be
inning
Superman,
is over.
Wonder Woman,
so no runs here, no
Aquaman,
base hits,
Flash,
no errors,
Green
and a
Lanterns,
runner left. Last
and
half
that would
of the
lead
fifth
into
coming up.
Justice
Altuna's out in
League,
front, 1-0.
Where Batman is introduced as getting everyone together.
The plate now.
And then after that, it would be Green Lantern Wars, where Darkseid just comes in and mops the floor with everybody.
First pitch on its way.
No, it would be, they were thinking either Idris Elba or Arnie Hammer.
So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
I can see Elba as John Stewart.
Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. So unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Erickson, runner at first with 2 gone.
What was that? Where they had for Batman v Superman and Justice League, Jesse Eisenberg
dive back in safely.
As Luthor. That's what broke it for me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that didn't do any favors. I mean,
fastball that ran in and drilled him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
The one that did it previously was Kevin Spacey.
No, not from the movies, but from Smallville.
Oh, yeah, he works with Marvel now.
Yeah, but when they were first casting, he was trying to get,
Well, at least he looks the part.
Well, I think he did a good job in Smallville.
He did great.
That was the other thing. Yeah. So I was like, why not?
But for some reason, Warner Brothers doesn't want TV actors in their movies. I don't know why. Like for Green Arrow, they didn't want
now
they wanted.
We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Popped up. Bart waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The curve lead it 1-0.
1, no. 2, no. 3, no.
Leading off the inning, Duncan
all his movies are like
they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They can certainly use that right now.
They can do a movie because there is a whole lot less to do for movies than there is TV.
Now I'm worried about their TV shows because they had a new announcement for this season, and now they've gone completely woke.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Where it's all inclusiveness. I'm like, oh,
and there's one down now.
Well, they've been pushing that for a while.
Yeah. 4-2, the final score today. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dave Klein wins his third of the
that's because
season.
all the original actresses for Chandler are crazy loons.
His 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew.
Follow the kids
Sturgeon.
that you
This has been a
established at the end of the series
presentation of MLB The Show.
originals.
To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Yeah, I could have done that, but it was just like they had to push the whole PC agenda. It's like, oh, we're going to get 2 Latinas and then a black chick. Like,
that's what Terminator is going to be now. It's going to be following the Latina chick, and it takes place on the Mexico border.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I saw
the one Terminator looks like a transgender.
Yeah, I saw like a picture of the 3 of them was like Linda Hamilton, and then the other 2, I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, please God, don't tell me that those are like anyone that's in the like star or supporting. You know?
Yeah. The Latina chick is supposed to be it'll be the one that has the torch passed down to her. I'm like, oh God. It's Ghostbusters all over again. No.
I didn't see Ghostbusters.
I had to review it. And it's one of those movies. Like, I can watch a bad movie. I've watched shark movies. I can watch a bad piece of shit. But I am not reviewing that movie.
On available resources.
The thing with Sharknado movies is they know that they're garbage. They don't like try and hide that fact.
Like, once you've seen every Roger Corman movie, shark movie, you cannot be offended by anything. Especially if you do like 8 of them in like a weekend.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3. Robbie Brunner gets the call for game 1 of the series.
I've seen Amy Schumer and Mother, and I've seen 8 shark movies
one of the things
in a
that
row
jumps out if you look
weekend.
at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Damn.
Damn.
So striding forward now, Duncan
You haven't seen that comedy
gets
special.
It's cuts here.
It's bad.
Yeah, dude.
And that misses inside 1-0.
To say
guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs.
You see the photo where it shows Randy Savage sitting on like a beach, and it says, "I can't tell if I want to go full Savage at everyone or just be left alone."
Reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
He just hit a walk-off homer.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson.
We were up 1-0 the whole game,
back
and then they
after
decided to
striking
hit a
out
2-run
his last
bomb.
time up.
Duncan Erickson.
Who knows that Colorado?
And that misses for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying
It was
to
like
find
hitting
that
a home
release
run
point,
in the new
particularly with his
Yankee Stadium where
off-speed
everything
Well,
is
both of my home
See
runs
if
that
he's
I
able to
have
settle
were very
down
cheap,
as this
but
game
I'm
moves on.
more, since I'm a center fielder, I went with more
Now the
speed
1-0.
and fielding, so obviously I'm going to be
up the line. But it's foul, strike one.
Which I'm okay with. I just got to grind through it. 2 bases on balls. Dude, I have double digits on walks already.
Ground ball left side.
Which is amazing to me.
Daniel. And that's the first out.
Especially when you swing at pitches that fucking hit you.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Plus, we're 25-10. You can't ask for a better record, really.
Now, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Dominate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a...
You would think.
They're going to get dominated.
Base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up a very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third.
You bitch.
The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
There's a story about WWE wrestlers
he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Because she's caused 10 injuries in only 300 matches.
Here's the delivery. Tap down the line.
Where Seth
step on the bag himself, and the inning is
3
over.
Injuries in 3,000
No
matches.
damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with
yeah,
more
but
on
those
this Monday
3
night.
injuries were kind of important people.
Yeah, 2 of what's the Sting one? I thought he was already done.
Yeah, I think they used it as an excuse to put Rollins
So
over.
Coming to the plate, Tino Velasco. He singled his last time
then,
up.
I don't know.
No, you could tell. I called it right when it happened because I called it when
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is.
That was
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself,
And he's still
the
finished.
inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The
And ever
Seawolves
since
are
then,
out on top,
Vinnie Mac has hated his
3-1.
guts.
You can't do that. They'll love
Digging
you.
in, Duncan Erickson.
He couldn't make him like that ugly
First delivery
title,
to him on the way.
Yeah.
Pulled high
Kerry
in the air
Wood.
out to left field.
I remember
And
when
that
they
ends the inning.
when they revealed
Nothing
the
doing here
reaction
this
videos
half.
when they revealed
We'll look
the
ahead to
belt.
inning number 8
Oh,
now.
man.
The Seawolves lead it 3-1.
Like so.
It's an all-hands
That's what
belt,
you want
though.
to do
Come
when
on.
you're playing on the
No,
road.
no, not the
Take it
SmackDown
right
one.
to
The
the
Raw
home
one.
squad
The Raw
and get a win.
undisputed.
Now the pressure is
I
on.
actually
If they
don't
get
think it's
one of the
that
next
bad.
2,
Well,
the
now it
series
ain't.
is theirs.
But like
Tonight's
when
ball
people
game comes to a
first saw it,
close,
you're like,
3-1 the final.
What the fuck
Erie
is this?
jumped out to an early lead in the first and
like
never
some
looked
guy
back.
said, it's mitts
Sean
between a
Rosa,
freaking
with
bleeding
his 4th
tampon
win this season.
and raspberry
Roddy
jelly.
Brunner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Lewis Robeson closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show.
Hey, we're up 4-2 in the 7th. That's what I wanted to see.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your
hey, we're
way.
gonna make you champion. Like, do I have to?
Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, it's a great
Hey,
honor.
man, we're going to look at a
but
guy
that
that's
belt's
really
so
been
fucking
struggling
ugly.
lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Duncan Erickson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
I'm not ready to do yet.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Montero is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, it's in Double-A.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Yeah, so AEW has Jericho.
At the plate, Alfonso Vasquez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Erickson is off at first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way.
They're probably interested, but they know he's not going to
reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Into the box now, Cecil Lyon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out.
Or is it he don't show up anymore is because of insurance.
And the 0-1.
Damn, this guy's 4 for 4 in the DH.
Stepping into the box.
You better hit. You better bring me in, boy.
He reached
At
on
least
a
a sack
single in his
fly.
first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
You didn't say
Montero
boy, right? You have to
chase.
say it the straightest way.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, I brought home what should be the winning run in the ninth.
He singled his last time up.
With a single, stole second, sack over to third, sack home.
2-2, here it is. On the line at first.
Oh my God, Bill Butner 2.0.
His second of the ball game. Throw won't get him.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2.
Striding in once again, Cecil Lyon. We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
We lost 8-7. In 10.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
7 and 10.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Damn it.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter.
This is more disappointing than the movie Glass.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that is.
Fuck that.
Someone else can make that.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a dive,
sequel to Unbreakable and Split.
Never heard of that.
Split's good.
From the stretch. Hopped into the air, back behind second. Number 82 camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's what that was? I thought that was like new.
It's newer, like Unbreakable is like double digits old.
So. Right, yeah.
Coming to the plate now, Duncan Erickson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well.
I'm only 286.
Fouled off.
The first 2 parts of that movie are good. The ending is, well, it's M. Night Shyamalan, so don't go in expecting that.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit.
Is worse than the ending of...
We'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up.
The other one. The one where she's running through the woods the whole movie.
Digging in
and
now,
they find out it was just people living off the grid.
Number 3 here in this
at-bat. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's what I was making fun of.
Now a move over to first.
Works in that.
Just manages to get his hand in.
Who the fuck allows M. Night Shyamalan to make movies? Like,
well, his Biggest Bomb also has a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, Jennings have begun with much less. I can tell you
I hate
that.
what I used to like it, but I hate what it's
really needs a strikeout or a double play
right here. I will say, as much as I do hate Star Wars, the last one, the Last Jedi or whatever.
Ready for another chance?
Awful.
McKenzie, Erickson on second. Johnson.
It's not awful. It's just it spits in the face of
second, and he'll dive back in.
The point of the original films.
Well, and to me, it was just kind of like...
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back.
Like,
all 3 of them were, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like
2 of them, but more or less 3.
When you're begging JJ to direct your movie,
right center. Castro you know on the move. 1 out.
JJ, Superman has to die so he can be more human. Yeah, okay, JJ. Get the fuck off my movie set.
Ready once again, Alfonso Vasquez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitch.
And he'll just step on first here to take
Man of Steel or Superman Returns? Because Superman Returns is the one JJ did. And that was fucked.
I'm talking about I think it was the first one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colin Moran.
Yeah,
and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way towards deciding this thing.
Because Kevin Costner threatened to walk out halfway through the set if he wasn't killed off in the first half of the movie.
A swing and a miss.
Retires
the side, and that will do it.
Well,
no
there's
runs, a hit, 2 left.
Well, the original ending is
up.
that Zod gets to the farm and he kills the father right in front of Superman, baiting him, so like, come kill me.
Stepping up now,
you won't
Duncan
do it.
Erickson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah.
And anyone says that Superman never kills is a fucking liar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's like saying the Batman never kills. It's a lie.
Oh God, have you seen the college humor of the Batman? They're just sleeping.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short.
I was dying when I saw that.
Like in Justice 2 when they made that joke, Robin says, yeah, we won't kill people, we'll just freaking snap their necks, break their spines.
4 wins in a row for
Make
these
them into
guys.
quantum
I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 in the final. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
And then freaking Robin kills Joe Chill right in front of Batman's face. Like, there, I did it, so what?
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show today. Nick
it's like so surprising. Even Superman's like, damn.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs.
Yeah, I heard
for
the new one they want Jake Gyllenhaal as Superman. I'm like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Disney for
and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Like when you do a contract for a Marvel superhero movie, you can't do DC for at least 10 years.
Oh, really?
Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's why when
swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fellas should take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think
he's
if you would have asked the manager of
man.
this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1.
He couldn't
would have
do
signed
a
that
DC
in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
3 flashbacks.
Moran, base runner at first with 1 out.
Almost 10 years. At least.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Camino up there.
For weekend,
hasn't seen it yet,
family
and I think
rented
he's set up
Venom.
for it right here.
To 2 balls and
so
2
I finally
strikes
get to
now.
watch it again.
Looked like he was
I
trying
get to watch
get a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
It's the unrated cut, so I get to see more violence and gore and shit.
2-2.
So yay!
Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And with that, here's a glance at the
I
starting.
haven't seen anything since Toby. I'm like,
Settling in now, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Which one is that?
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust
Yeah,
your batting gloves
that should
and
never have
realize
been
you need a
made.
gapper to score this guy from
honest.
first. If nothing less,
They should have ended with 2,
the guy
and
behind
that would
you
have
and
been
keep the
fine.
line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I didn't mind, like story-wise.
Hey,
story-wise, the
right
amazing
there,
ones were pretty good.
His
It's
hitting
just
streak to 6 games.
when
no
what's her
doubt about
face
it.
dies
6 days in a row with
the
knocks will
second
help you sleep
redo.
better at night, Dan.
When Gwen dies, I laughed.
Standing in,
so funny.
Gil Hernandez, as he'll look to bring
I'm
home
in the
that
thing,
tying run
like,
from
it's
second
a
with a
crowded
base hitter
theater
to the
now.
outfield.
Everyone's like looking tense. I'm just laughing.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base.
Some girls look at me like, not even Venom is that mean.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Are you just saying
to the top
I'm
of
more
inning number
mean
4.
than Carnage?
The Seawolves lead it 2-1.
No. Carnage pushed his grandmother down the stairs
So
because
digging
she
in
wouldn't
now,
get him
Thomas
a puppy.
Kristen.
Thomas Kristen.
what the fuck? Fuck you, you old bitch.
Weekly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh my god. Fucking infield.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't
Freaking
believe it out
shortstop
there.
ran into the third baseman. Both tried to get a ground
Ready
ball.
now, Jim Daniel.
Third baseman.
Low-scoring game thus
Bases
far,
loaded,
2-1 here
out.
in the 6th.
Don't fuck up.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded.
Now they're trying to remake.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson.
Can't remember it. They're trying to do a movie called Tony Montana.
He singled his last time up.
I heard
He's
about
set.
that.
Here it comes.
It's
Takes a
it's
look
going to
down
be a
at the
black
knees
dude.
for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball
Yeah, they're going to make
all
Tony
game
Montana
to
into a
perfection.
black rapper
Talking
dude.
to a number of big league pitchers over
No.
the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base.
And
but
reportedly the black rapper was going to be 50
Leading
Cent.
off the inning, Thomas Kristen, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
He could do that ending scene for free.
Down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Damn.
And he'll pull into second here.
He got shot again.
things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset.
They were trying to.
Which
What they were trying to remake Weinstein before he got arrested and shit was trying to remake. Was trying to remake The Crow because of Brandon Lee's original contract. He had more producing credit than Weinstein did.
Kristen over at second. Montero is over at first with 1 away.
Yeah. He was smart.
Yeah.
Not that
On
smart.
the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play
Not
to get him
smart
out
enough
of the inning.
to check the chamber for the extra round.
Roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
I think the guy that accidentally killed him, the after, I think he's in like a mental hospital.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Nieves.
He's right off at the...
Nieves.
Oh, man. You gotta have it, anybody.
Is on the ground over to
Yeah, the same curse that happened to Bruce Lee happens to his son. Yeah,
and the
happened
inning
to
is
anyone.
over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Seawolves are out on top.
Meanwhile, you see Chuck Norris in the corner of the road. Yeah,
Robinson
that's what you get for
comes out of
beating
the
him.
bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
I stand by Chuck
Ready
Norris
with the first
died
pitch.
just so
Here
he
it
can
comes.
know what it's like.
And that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul
It's
pole.
Sean
Nearly
Bean
a big
is stronger
fly to
than
start
Chuck
the
Norris.
inning instead of foul ball.
Dare you.
Hit on the ground out to short.
No, because there's that true story. He got stabbed like
Throws in
4
time,
times in
and
a
that's
bar
out
fight,
number 1.
and all he did was order another drink. Didn't call the cops or anything.
He was already so drunk he didn't know he got
These
stabbed.
guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they
Oh, he
should.
is Irish.
He's like, something
Anytime you
hurts,
can
give me a
come into
drink.
somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game
And that was
tilt,
before
you're
all the
doing
winter is coming memes. Shit.
Yeah, I remember those. Never
Yeah,
watched
no.
a single episode of Game of Thrones.
It's half the episodes of Game of Thrones are just setups for like events.
Yeah. The only thing that inspired me to want to watch Game of Thrones is Amelia Clark.
Yeah, now she don't want to do that shit. I'm like, well, all the movies where she wants to be an actress, they all suck.
Yeah. I was like, no, we just want to see your tits again. It's like, you're like, yeah, she knows, like, when they didn't turn that in, and she put her tits on. I was like, boo!
The boos were so loud, Roman Reigns popped in a movie theater there thinking, who called my name? Yeah, and I just watched Star Wars, that Han Solo story, and I was like, oh,
The show's continuing
She's a
coverage
thought.
of Eastern League
That's what she
Baseball
is
is
in that
on the
movie.
air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series
I
between the
was kind
Altoona
of
Curve.
disappointed who they got to play Han and Lando.
Well,
Edwin
that's
Jackson,
the thing.
German-born
Casting someone to
starter, will get the
replace
assignment
Ford
here.
is almost
Dan
impossible
Plesac, what
because
do you
half
got?
his movies,
Hey, Matt, in
he
a day and age
improvises.
where runs are scored
doesn't
at
have
an
a
alarming
script.
rate, this guy's been
Half
pretty
his shit is
solid.
improvised.
Last 3 starts,
I
ERA
just
under
think they could've done better.
2.00. Not an easy.
No, you could never replace, you know.
That whole production was a mess. Like there was two sets of directors fired because they told Kathleen this movie's unachievable. So she fired them. She was so desperate. She reportedly begged Tom Hanks to call Ron Howard to see if he could fix it.
Damn.
That's how bad. And even he couldn't save it.
Thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first
I don't
inning,
think
that
it
usually means
was
he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The worst.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
No, but I mean, it was just kind of
And
like.
with that, here's a
Why
look
do
at
we
the
need to know
visitors'
Han
starting
Solo's
lineup.
best
Mark
player?
DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this
Trying
lineup.
to
I find
watch that
myself
movie
thinking back to
reminded me
my
of something
playing
else,
days
so
when
I
I
was
knew
just
I
like-
had the ace on the mound.
Guardians
it had
of the
to
Galaxy.
be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the
I think it was the last one we watched.
Coming to the plate now,
I watch
Tom
maybe like
Cartwright.
once a year.
And
just
he
to
could
see
give
it.
his guys an
I don't watch
early
the Marvel
lead
ones
if he can
because
come through
all,
here.
all the jokes are the same. It's always that, and I saw Infinity War, and I was like,
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over.
And because of the
inning
memes.
in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Do the memes.
Like everyone admits more than half the people that saw the movie did it just so they can make Thanos snap memes.
First pitch on its
the
way.
wrong half of the country.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Go. Home run.
Pacheco is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, no, the last one, wrong way, fool.
Yeah, the camera's fucking stupid.
Striding into the box,
controlling the
Duncan
camera.
Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
That should have been a routine.
Here comes the first pitch.
Your fucking center
To
fielder
short.
had to come in.
Mackey is there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch.
I'm supposed to be
by the
playing
first baseman
center.
got the out, and the inning is over.
That's
No
how
runs
I
on a
feel.
hit,
That's
no
why I got
errors, and a
drafted.
man left.
Don't
Home half
move
of the
me.
fifth
That's
coming
what
up,
happened.
and we still have no score.
I forget how that's one.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Jenkins. He got called out on
I
strikes
just
his
wanted
last time
something
through.
fucking that was above head level for the big show.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
No, look, you're making the bid show cry.
Well, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Which is more often, Sting getting betrayed, or bid show turning heel?
Striding in, Duncan Erickson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Barehanded on the move. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but two men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch.
I can.
And we still
You can,
have
but
no score.
I doubt it barely ever happens. Like, I tried to do it
In
when
the
I was
box
playing
now,
left,
Duncan Erickson.
and they put me
His day at
on
the plate hasn't
right
amounted
field.
to
I'm
much.
like, I want to be
0
back
for
in left
4,
field.
but this is a
Right
great
field, this is the
opportunity
best
to make
spot for
amends.
you.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Sidearm, like half something mean.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Oh, now Disney
Off the
says
plate
they
and
want to
in.
remake
It's
Blade.
a ball and a strike.
You ain't
Moran
brave enough
at
to remake
second.
Blade. Get the fuck
Sandoval
out of here.
on at first with 2 down.
You're all fucking
And this
making
one
kids
runs a little
movies.
too
Get out
far
of here.
in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be
I would
aggressive. You
actually
can pretty
love
much
for
count on a
Disney to
pitcher.
come
He's
out
trying to
with
get
like
back
a
in the
fucking
strike zone. And with 2 guys on
animated
base right
film,
here,
but
it's
that's
time to
just
grip it
fucking
and rip it.
He's got it
Using the
on the second.
hardcore
The force out of the side is retired.
They
so
did
1 run
back
on
in the
2
day.
hits,
They were
no
called the
errors,
Black
and
Panther.
2 men left stranded.
I've
We'll
seen
see
it,
8,
like,
9, and
VHS,
1.
but I'm talking like way worse than
That's a
that,
rarity.
right?
A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch awfully well. It's a shame.
What level
Like
of gore are we?
Deadpool animated,
And that
basically.
1
Like,
run held
No,
up tonight.
no.
1-0 the
Made,
final.
Disney made a movie that's like Berserk.
And our
The
situation
original
is we
anime.
welcome you to this one. Runners at
Oh,
first and second here with 2
yeah.
away in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Duncan
Because like when I get
Erickson
to
and his
the Red Wedding scene, Game of Thrones, I'm like, this ain't nothing. Give me my money back. I'm expecting worse.
I've seen you in a berserk fool. Shit.
I've lived through the eclipse. I ain't afraid of this.
guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Oh, my difficulty
Yeah, Matt,
went
they've been
down.
really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Yeah,
Lofted
my
in the air
difficulty
out
went
toward right
down.
center. And
I'm
the
still
2-out threat will
on a
not come to
slump.
pass as the inning
Is
is
up
over.
bat to beginner
A couple
5.
of walks, but no damage.
Oh my
Back
God.
with more on this
I know,
fine
my slump
Saturday
is
night.
that bad.
Quit being an
following this.
embarrassment.
The guy who swung at a fucking pitch so high, fucking great colleague.
Jamie Stafford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
What
seven.
was that guy in the freaking Rudd uniform? Something Gonzalez. Shit.
Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah. Freaking fake ass bodysuit.
Always nice to get the first game of the series.
More fake ass than Roman Reigns' body vest.
The home crowd seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Harrisburg Senators used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. TJ Ibar earns the win, his second. Pedro Cora pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, they had that open patch out there with Ball Landon, so I was like, why did he stop?
That beating was so bad, even Elon Tiger was his ex-wife went, damn. I remember on South Park they had
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball.
They're bringing that back too.
Eric Fetty gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher.
If they put it
looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20
then I'll be okay.
Coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Standing in, Duncan Erickson. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around.
This is more dead than natural gas in Wisconsin.
Winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal
that's
the
because
series
it's all
right
black
here.
people.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young...
Aquaman and Black Panther are the same movie.
Digging in, Duncan Erickson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I had to watch Black Panther for a review and shit. I saw Aquaman on my own time.
Skied into straightaway right. Jenkins has it in his tracks. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cartwright, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Oh my God, I missed
that's
that.
A base hit.
Not paying attention.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2
They said
aboard
for the
now.
new Godzilla movie, Mechagodzilla was supposed to be in it, but due to the poor reviews and box office numbers of Pacific Rim 2, it's not going to happen.
Now
So
with the
thank
plate,
you,
Duncan
Pacific
Erickson.
Rim 2,
He
for
flew out
ruining
in his
our
last at-bat.
Pitch
on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing.
It
It's
was.
1-1.
That's because fucking director was stupid, thinking he could make a Godzilla movie into a movie that's similar to Jaws.
Well, I'm not looking. You can have a
1-0
Godzilla
home.
movie and Godzilla's in it for like 30 seconds.
Lifted in
That's
the
every
air,
Godzilla
straightaway
movie,
center.
though.
Stevenson
Yeah.
moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Last half
Like,
of the
the
5th
fake
coming up.
outs are the fake outs, and every
Digging in
time
once
there's like
again,
a scene at
Duncan
night, the
Erickson.
flashlight is flashing back at the audience. I'm like, dude.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
That and someone said Thor could beat up Godzilla. I'm like, no. No.
Now to the plate, Ron Sandoval. He'll
so
look to
Marvel
bounce
Thor
back
is a
after
freaking
striking out his last time up.
Is a freaking model.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Is a model for freaking L'Oreal. That's all he is.
No, damn! Oh my God!
Whoa! So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
Is the Gargoyle series.
Hell yeah, that'd be badass.
Depends who mates it.
Oh,
do
yeah,
not.
There's potential.
Do not let Michael Bay touch it. I've seen Ninja Turtles, the movie. I don't need to see Michael Bay ruin another franchise.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection.
They just re-released the Jim Carrey version.
A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitchers.
Actually, don't just save yourself a bunch of money. Fucking make yourself a bunch of money.
Like now they're making a live-action movie of Sonic the Hedgehog. And it looks like a furry. It has hair. It's just like
something the other day, Detective Pikachu or something.
Yep, with Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Yeah, I was like, this should be entertaining.
Like, how high do I need to be to watch this movie?
Well, I would love it, like, if all of a sudden, like, it went, like, Pikachu went, like, full-on fucking, like, Deadpool, like, just started cussing and saying outlandish shit.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve and the Flyers.
That'd be fucking great, though. Pokemon was just like, you know what?
Stepping into the box,
Pokemon,
freaking
Pikachu
get us started in this one under the lights.
Right?
Deadpool 1, I didn't like the sequel to Deadpool. I just thought, like...
First pitch of the at-bat.
Just meh.
Lifted in the air to center field. Guillen waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in
the magic of the first one.
Now batting, Daniel Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
That and making Dynamo into social justice. I'm like, no.
The 1-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top.
I was batting .333 on that. 281.
Erickson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm choking harder than the Blackhawks defense.
The first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Damn, dude, what happened? When I heard choking harder than black, I was like, my mind went somewhere else. I thought you were going to go a different direction with that.
Blackhawks. The 1-0 home is offered and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses and balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
Can't you hear
if he
my
was
voice?
able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage.
Destroyed my fucking vocal box.
What the fuck?
Damn, took you long enough. Like, wait, did he really just say that?
Line drive to center field. In there with base
Wow,
hit.
first hit in fucking 4 games.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in.
Hey, don't forget to choke up on
but he
him,
has
too.
scored a run in this one.
Yeah, stop laughing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt.
Can't do that. My name
Job to
isn't Laura
corral this
Dern.
quickly as the runners hold on. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
No.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on. Digging in and looking for more. Duncan Erickson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Oh, now CM Punk says he wants to start. CM Punk is now saying he wants to star in a comic book movie. No.
Line towards center field.
No.
Ian get there and he puts it away.
I've read
to
his comic
retire
book.
the
It
side.
is shit.
So 3 runs on
It's
only
worse
2
than
hits
the
in the inning.
freaking.
No
It's worse than the
errors
Kevin
and
Smith
2 left.
Batman
We'll head
comic
now to the
run.
home half of
Ugh.
inning number 3. The Curve lead it 4-2.
And that comic is only known for one thing: Batman
So the
banging
batting order turns over now and
Black
set to
Canary
go.
in a roof and
Duncan
saying, "I'm the
Erickson.
goddamn Batman."
No, that actually sounds pretty fucking epic. Can't be any worse than fucking Tim Burton's Batman.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field.
What was the other part of that one that was
lays out
just
for it, but he
fucking
can't pull
hilarious?
it in.
Oh yeah, the first time he fights a
Fuentes is
criminal,
on
he
his way
pisses his
home.
pants.
What the fuck?
And he's in
Yeah, that
safely
was
to
another
third
scene from
as they
Kevin
jump
Smith's
ahead with a
Batman.
run scoring on the play.
Yeah, you want to
I
applaud the
pissed my
effort as he
pants
sells
first time I
out for it,
fought a
but
criminal.
the smarter
It's like-
move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He
Kevin
does that, and
Smith
the runner
hates
probably
Batman.
doesn't score from
No
first.
shit.
On the flip
And he says
side,
the new Star
great
Wars is
piece
the
of hitting
greatest
right
thing
there.
ever. It's like, shut the fuck up, Kevin.
So striding in, Colin Moran.
Did he actually say
0 for 2 on
that?
his line thus
Yep.
far.
Damn, dude, he must be fucking going stupid after losing all
Looking to
that
keep this a
weight.
1-run game. The pitch.
Fucking
Hit on the
paid off
ground
my
short.
Disney lawyers for it like it.
Throw on to first, and they're able to
Just
escape
like fucking
the
Mark Hamill
monster
saying,
inning as the
I
side
love
is
Disney.
retired.
It's like,
So
shut
3
up,
runs
man.
on 3 hits, no
Shut
errors,
up.
and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming
They
up.
killed
Altuna's
Luke.
out in front, 7-6.
Ooh, here's a list video I want to watch. Top
Leading
10
off
worst
the inning,
WWE
Duncan
creative
Erickson, as
mistakes.
they'll look to get something going here and even this game
No,
up.
there's no
Even
top
though we're
10.
moving into
There's
the
just
back
like
end of this game, they're only
movies.
down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use.
No, it's an official countdown. Top 10
No,
worst.
it's what did they say, like now, later, and forever or something? Whatever they say. Whatever their dumbass slogan is.
Was that WrestleMania or something?
No, it's like what they say now. They're like, oh, now, later, and forever, or something like that. I don't know.
No, then, now, and forever, I think it is.
Yeah, then, now, and forever.
What if I don't even watch wrestling anymore?
I stopped watching right before CM Punk got popular, so I'm kind of like, damn it.
I mean, in terms of actually watching, like on a regular basis,
I don't think I ever watched on a regular basis.
it was probably early high school for me. Like the last time I turned into wrestling was the 25th anniversary of Raw, and then I tuned the fuck back out.
Last time I watched full, like on a week basis, was when Lita and Trish and Stratus were weekly performers.
That right now. For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, I'll give what Wayne wants about Trish Stacks.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, verdict.
Frickin' probably does the deep. Oh yeah, she got deep size.
Sometimes we use the phrase "runs coming at a premium," but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our lineup. And this one concludes at a 10-7.
I think she's always been slow.
The Richmond Flying Squirrels. But
I mean, she's not ever been that big, but she was more like
fit.
No, I'd say no, she's more fit now, but she was like more. I want.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson.
First shot for him extra here. Pounds,
2 hits
guess,
in
like,
5 trips a night ago.
Whereas now that she's
and the
like,
pitch.
yeah, I'd say more fit, like
high in the air into shallow left center. Guillen sprinting
before,
after it.
Like, you know, like
he
you
makes
tell,
the
like,
catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitor.
Or she does the
Zero,
Diamond Dallas page
Yoda
classes.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bat.
Hurd and DDP have their own
leading off the inning, Roberto Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Did DDP get a Hall of Fame spot yet?
Rounded to the right.
Yeah.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dad, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of mad at him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air.
I think Vader is already dead because of that Saudi Arabia interview where he's with Undertaker. And that guy is wrestling Fate. And Vader.
You gotta love Taker in that interview, though. He just sat there like,
yep.
I'm just gonna let this go. Like, I agree with everything Vader's doing right now.
Someone put this is the one of prime examples when Taker gives no fucks whatsoever.
Yeah, you probably see like Taker in his mind was like, yeah, fucking kill him, Vader, kill him. What the fuck are you swinging at, Bill?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Kane standing on Undertaker's shoulders, fucking. That would have been a high pitch.
This is more one-sided than John Cena and Taker at last year's WrestleMania.
In Duncan Erickson.
The funniest gif I think I've probably ever seen.
He's ready. Here's the first
offering. Wrestling is the one where Undertaker sits up. He's like screaming at Brock.
Yeah, there's a line drive.
Oh yeah, the laughing one. Yeah.
Undertaker's all like,
right there.
Like he's having a fucking stroke and shit. And then Brock is turning, he's fucking laughing in his face. Like,
well, no, Brock laughed first, actually. And that was Undertaker's response to, like, Brock laughing. That's what made it even funnier. It's like, Brock tried to be funny, but the Undertaker was like, nah.
I still think the one where
I've only seen the video of that where fucking Taker fucking did the fucking stroke thing and then Brock laughed.
The stroke thing.
What's this dude? Look at Taker's face in that video. Tell me it doesn't look like he's having a fucking stroke.
Hey, that one, but there's that one and the one that I laughed about for a long time when I sent you at that one where
the CM Punk
Austin is laughing. No, Austin's laughing his fucking ass off, and then all of a sudden he has this serious look, and the camera just like pans in and shit.
When he stunned Jonathan Coachman. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that live on TV, and I was just like, what?
No, my favorite probably is that little picture you sent me or whatever about 2018.
Oh yeah. Like, just wrecked.
think the funniest one I've seen is when the CM Punk, I guess he won his title back or something, and he looks over to Heyman real quick, and Heyman's just like, what? That was another. I think that was at not Night of Champions.
Popped him up.
But when he left the building with the belt,
Brandon
and he was
backs
blowing
up
like
and
kisses
takes
at
care
Vince
of
and
it,
shit,
2 away.
but just pissing him off.
Yeah.
Moving you on.
Now in the box, Gil Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
6-0 in the 6th.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And some trouble now in right field. And he's safe.
Oh, number 10 on that list is fake wrestlers. Like,
So striding
Fake
forward
Diesel,
now, Jacob Stallings.
Fake
as he'll look to
Ramon.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, Kane.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position.
Fake
In now,
wrestlers.
Duncan Erickson. He singled his last
I
time
made
up.
a better diesel than Kevin Nash.
I lasted on
Here's
my
the
feet
first
longer than
offering.
Kevin
On the
Nash.
ground to second base. This could be 2. To
Damn.
second for 1. On the
Oh,
first.
dude.
And how about that for an entrance?
Oh,
One
I was
pitch,
just
2
earlier
outs, and the
this
inning
time,
is
listen.
over.
I was
4 to
watching
6 to
interviews
3. They roll it
Edge
up
did
to
with some guy. It was one of them. Bit of it,
digging in.
and
Leonard.
they asked Edge like what was
He
his
got
like,
on top of
favorite,
one and was a
like,
ground
second
out
half
victim
of the
last
game
time.
with him and Vince, and
Hoping to
Royal
keep it
Rumble where he got
tied. Here it
eliminated,
comes.
when it was John Cena and Batista, and they
Elkins
Oh,
over to
where his quads gave out?
He hauls it in.
Yeah.
And the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
That's
So
still
no
funny.
runs on a
That's
hit
still
here,
funny
no
to
errors,
watch.
1 man left on.
well, no, but it
7th
was
inning
like,
coming up,
like,
and we are all
Edge was
tied
telling
at
the guy
3
like,
apiece.
yeah, they had everyone clear the hallway
Now
because
at the plate,
Vince
Duncan
fucking
Erickson
two
in
blown
a big
quads
at-bat in this
was
one.
out there
2
trying
on,
to
2
walk
away
like he
here
didn't
in the
accept
8th.
help. He was walking on 2
Popped
blown
up.
quads, and the interview was like, yeah, this is not something
And this
that
will
Kevin
not
Nash
be
do.
caught. It's a foul ball.
Damn.
Everyone in the crowd was like, oh, shit.
Waved at and missed,
Oh,
and he's
yeah, I
behind
couldn't
0-2.
believe it. I was like, God damn, Kevin Nash is never
Big
coming on this
spot.
show.
2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Even Edge was like, damn, dude.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is
Radar
retired.
Superstar was like, God damn, dude, too much.
So coming to the plate, Delman Barth.
Now batter, Catherine.
3-2 pitch.
Straight Mortal Kombat fatality.
Ground ball right side.
The longest time Kevin Nash has ever
And
been
he'll
on
step
his
on
blades
first himself
is in
to the
freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 when he's freaking Super Shredder.
The Super Shredder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the whole
And even then I heard he had these
watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Well, my
This evening's
favorite
game.
fucking was
The show's continuing coverage.
Oh,
of
did he tell Dave about there's a Twitter account for
McDonald, a southpaw
Sasha
from
Banks'
Tennessee,
ass?
is the man on the mound. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're
Oh,
running
what a
numbers
fucking
and statistics,
play,
look at
you
this
cunt.
whip,
Twitter account for
1.10
babies,
or
man.
less. He has a sub
There is one.
1.1. That's not an
Yeah.
easy thing to do,
There's
especially
a few.
in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Whoa, what the
Popped him
fuck
up.
was that?
And he'll stay with it to
My
put it
game
away
glitched
as
and
they
I
get their
popped up
man
to the
here for
catcher.
the
It
second
doesn't even
out.
show the ball
Time now to
being
give you a
caught.
look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime
Damn it,
road
William,
game for
your
him.
catcher's
What you got?
in this game.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups.
Digging in, J.R. Vick. And he's
My
seen
favorite
his numbers
Kevin
on the
Nash
rise
moment,
here
though,
over the
has
last
to
5
be
games or
the
so.
match with Kofi Kingston. And fucking Kofi like
Here's
kicked
the
him in
pitch
his
on
knee,
2-2.
like on the side,
First
and
baseline.
Kevin Nash just
Scooped
straight
up,
grabbed
step on
him
the
and fucking
And he is in there.
Damn.
like Like, no, like he like
right,
slammed Kofi down. Like,
hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when
like,
you look at this team on the
kicked him in like the side of the leg, and Kevin Nash was like, "Motherfucker!"
Stepping in, Duncan Erickson.
He just grabbed Kofi with
that's still that's
he
not
did a for real triangle fucking signature.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's still not as funny as when Maven eliminated Undertaker the Royal Rumble that one time.
On that one, but instead, the inning is
and
over.
the look on Taker's face, it's just like, who the fuck are you?
Into the box now, J.R. Vick comes into this at bat.
And then he just starts, he freaking goes back to the ring, knocks him out, and freaking just starts beating the shit out of him everywhere.
Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And Maven's like, he's not even in the business anymore. He's still freaking bouncing in New York City.
Fans, you're trying to put balls in the seats right there.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits.
No,
not
he
terrible,
won
but
that
they're certainly not
tough enough.
firing on all cylinders.
Well, no, I know
Well, it's
that.
getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this.
No, he was a bouncer.
Bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th
Oh,
or
number
9th to try
9
to
worst
wake
creative
the bats
decisions. Bray Wyatt.
No.
I don't know. I didn't mind the Bray Wyatt character. I just don't like.
No, if you saw him before, you'll say that that was a fucking miracle.
Early on, I liked it. Early on,
I think when they tried to pit him versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, that's where it fucked up.
Well, and they just kept doing the same exact thing, and it like never worked out. So
and it's like you're not a threat if you can't win matches.
Liner towards second.
Yeah.
Dive,
Bray,
but he
that's
can't
the
get
thing.
it. It's through into the outfield.
He would always go up against Super Cena, which you ain't beating that.
At the plate, Carlton McKenzie. He'll try
Super
to follow
Cena
up
versus
the double in his last
Triple
at-bat
H's
with another big hit right here.
Burial shovel.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That
It's
one
gone.
will
It's
not
over
be
the
coming
trees.
back. A home run.
It's a home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First
like
home run of the
Renee
campaign
Andy
for him
leaving.
as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I think that whole thing's a hoax.
What's up? What's a hoax?
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Oh yeah,
a reason to be even more mad.
I was like, yeah, I think that's just fucking bullshit.
Could be, could not. Who knows?
Striding
think
in
Renee
once
Lee
again,
is more
Duncan
likely.
Erickson, as he'll look to bring home that
Nah,
time run
they
from
just gave
second with
her
a
a
base hit into
commentator
the
spot and they're
outfield.
giving her all the pay-per-views.
Yeah, but her commentator
Now
spot is
Spinning a throwback
basically
to second, and he's back easily.
shit. Because basically she's just the interview person
Trying to
now.
hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball hit on the ground to
God,
shortstop.
another
Brannon
fucking
comes
ground
up with
ball.
it.
Jeez.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So it's
These
no
are more
runs
ground balls
on
than
no hits, no errors,
Page
and a
can
runner
throw
left
out.
on. 7th inning stretch time here at the
Damn.
ballpark. The Squirrels lead it 4-3.
Well, what happened last time? I think it was SmackDown. They were at Allstate and fucking
Coming
she
to the
got
plate
fucking
now,
harassed
Duncan
like
Erickson.
shit like
He
crazy.
got on top of one
at
and
a
was a
steak- at the
ground
Steak
out
and
victim
Shake.
last time.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah,
I've eaten at that one many times.
I've only ate there like
First
once.
pitch on its way. Just a tick behind
It's
for a
Steak and
strike.
Shake. You don't need to eat there many
and get a
times.
swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Yeah.
High in
I
the
was
air
just
into
gonna say
shallow
that.
left center.
Chicago
Brannon
shit.
calls for it. And that's the
But I mean,
second
when
out of the
you
inning.
have videos like that and you're obviously
Boy,
sending
he
them
showed
to
some
people,
pretty
you
good
gotta
range
expect
heading
kind of
pretty
treatment.
deep into the outfield to bring that
Oh,
one
yeah,
down.
no doubt.
Thought
It
the
wasn't
outfielder
like a
might
worker
call
that
him
was
off, but
after
he
hours and
clearly
shit.
had it
It's like,
under
what the fuck
control.
are you doing?
Well, it's getting more and more
I
common
tried
in
to hold
baseball
up,
now these
man.
days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took...
Everything.
5 viewers. Let's go.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing because they've seen my hitting slump. That's why.
Damn it.
1 for 5 again. Ugh.
I gotta fix the camera view, I think.
Do you have it as high, medium?
I don't know what I have it as, but it's all weird.
I don't really... Oh yeah, my speed is currently at 60. My earned strength is 90.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Yeah, now the WWE story is the Dean might not be leaving after all. And Nia might be demoted back to NXT.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show.
Oh yeah, so she could freaking break the rest, all the wrestlers down there. Yeah, that's a great
Tonight,
idea.
the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
That and her being in the Men's Royal Rumble is not as popular as they wanted it to be.
Pedro Cora, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Because it wasn't
Hey,
Becky.
I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung
I think it
together
would
a
have been better
solid
if it was
season up to
Becky.
this point. ERA in
Would
the
have gone
low
over more.
twos, and
That
that's
and
not
the
an easy
reason
thing
why
to do
she's
in this
she
day
was
and
in
age
the
of
men's
high-scoring
was not
games
really
and home runs and
explained.
teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup.
Well,
This
she
is
actually
a
did
really
a
good
legit
pitcher.
spot, though. Like, she actually fucked up our truth. He was pretty pissed about it.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah,
Pop high in the air.
Yeah,
Erickson
right when Black
is there.
History Month starts. Yeah, that's not
yeah.
suspicious at
Play
all.
one away.
What the heck
And
just
now we'll look at
happened?
the starting lineup for the
Yo.
visitors in this one.
Well,
Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
50s.
Matty, this team has high batting averages.
And they were saying it might have been kind of like a
Stepping up now,
Sympathy
Duncan
Sympathy
Erickson. He'll get
Championship?
to take his first cuts
pretty
here.
much like a
From the
5-1
stretch.
kind of type thing.
What is
Hard
it?
to
Who is he?
center field.
Hulk Hogan?
Lena is going to have room out there as he
here's your
puts this
sympathy
away to retire the side. So a run on
Oh, I
one
guess
hit, no
Vince
errors, and a
fucking
man
likes him
left.
'cause I guess he
We'll
makes
go on to
Vince
the top of
mad.
inning number 2. The
Yeah,
Curve lead it 1-0.
he's the SmackDown clown.
Digging in now, Garrett Burgess. And
You
he'll
make me
start
laugh.
out there
Here,
half
here's the
of the third,
championship.
top of the order to follow. This is on the ground over to
Rusev
first.
and Lana should go
And he'll step
Oh,
on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Especially with the Rusev Day t-shirts.
Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson.
Third baseman, Duncan Erickson.
Get back up to it.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Erickson could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lot.
All right, Countdown. You're drawing too much on Bray Wyatt. Jeez. Oh, number 8, the Brawl for All.
At this
From back
point,
in the day.
he enters the day 3rd in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You
That's
want to
an
get
old
in
one.
based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Fastball
Number 7, WrestleMania 9.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Because of the
Ready for another chance.
Yokozuna,
Cecil
Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan
Lyon. He
thing.
singled his last time up. Montero gets his
But it's
lead
Hulk
at
Hogan,
first,
so what
nobody out.
do you expect?
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs.
Oh,
they were
shit, I'm
for.
almost at 2-hour stream. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to keep mine going. I mean, I got 5 viewers here. And
ready once again, Tino Velasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This ain't even close to the longest stream I've done.
Hit to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantage.
But that was a PC
Standing
YouTube
in with the
stream,
bases
so
loaded,
really
Garrett
count.
Burgess, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Working to keep it tied. Here's grounded to first. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might play 2. And the run is in to score from third.
Should have dived for that one. God damn it.
Leading off the inning,
And of
Duncan
course, Grand
Erickson.
Slam.
And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I might have to play a different damn soon.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When your team is behind
I'm a 60 overall.
this late in the game.
Oh yeah, number 6 in that countdown, Anonymous Raw GM.
Yeah, that should probably be higher.
Number 5, the Katie Vick Angle.
Yeah, I knew that one was coming at some point.
The what?
Yeah, the Kane's dead girlfriend.
Oh,
and freaking Triple H is doing the reenactment.
As a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing.
Number 4,
got him on the good slider there. Swung on
number
and missed
4,
as he's down on
the
strikes
end
for the second
of the
time
Nexus.
tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot.
Daniel Bryan almost got fired for actually strangling the
in to
dude.
start the ninth. Duncan Erickson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Remember that one time?
Like,
in there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad
no, he
idea
actually
right
had a
there.
cord
Make
around
this
the
guy
dude's
work
neck,
and see
and
if
the
he can
dude
throw
looks
the
like
ball
he's
over
gonna
the plate.
freaking like
Here's
die.
the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and
Like,
not a bad plan.
calm down,
Unfortunately,
Daniel,
the
calm
pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
I don't give a fuck about you.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
What's number 3?
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his
number
hands
3,
through, deliver
Roman
a nice line
Reigns.
drive.
Just in general?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Number 2, Women's Division from 1984 to 2013.
The 1-2.
Oh,
Pulls this one
dude,
into the air out into right field.
There
Castro
were some
will
good
settle
moments
under
in
it to
there.
make the play
Yeah,
for the
but they
first
meant
out
like,
as the runner will have to head back to
compared
first.
to now, not PC. So I disagree on that one.
I would take
Settling in now, Edgar Mora.
Number 1, Austin's heel turn / invasion angle.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
Yeah, let's alienate our entire fan base.
This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second
Oh,
baseman.
double
on
play.
the
I did
first, and he
run
rolls a
into a double
ball
play
to
to
end
end
it
the
here
game.
as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Erie Seawolves.
Yeah, WWE's calling the Dean leaving
victory in
story
this one.
fake news.
Chad Bell takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Daniel Stump works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the
someone
year.
put instead
So that'll
of
put a
the
wrap
women's
on
division.
things here this evening. From my
Here's
partners Dan
2 of 5
Plesac and Mark DeRosa,
2
I'm
of
Matt
5 live
Vasgersian.
champion
This has been
being
a special presentation of
Enzo
MLB
Amore.
The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Number 9 should have been Enzo being fired for being falsely accused of sexual assault.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Well, that's actually not what he got fired for.
He got fired for not telling Vince.
They left 12 men on base.
I think he should have just been suspended.
6 hits, no errors.
But I think he was I think he was already on the rots already.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute.
The funny thing is, the security guard that like took him out at a WrestleMania event was the same one that
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Birds.
Yeah,
it's baseball. It's the show.
It was like the same security guard.
Next.
Which is funny as shit.
Robbie Brunner will be on the bump for game 2 of the series.
What
do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So digging in now, Duncan Erickson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I have a feeling I'm going to be in Double A for a while. Shit.
Yeah, me too.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt.
Oh, I should have leaned into that so the pitch would have hit me and got me on base.
Grounded to third. Daniel scoops it up. And there's one gone to start the night. Ready now, Thomas Kristen is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Yeah, I don't think the coach's decision putting me in the leadoff spot is a good idea.
The 1-2. Now, attempt here. Erickson has it. Throw goes to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
What am I doing? Oh my. Ooh, fuck.
Standing in, Duncan Erickson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, 0-1. Elkins at third with nobody out.
I even checked.
Grounded to short.
And 273.
And the throw goes.
What's my batting average? 275.
First for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the
he hasn't
makings
dropped
of being a
almost
close
100
game
points in a few
until the
games.
very end.
Yeah, dude, I dropped 300 points since like last night, dude. I was batting over 600.
Now at the plate, James Reyna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
He was safe. There's no way.
Okay, Albert Bell, just argue that call some more.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Duncan Erickson. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start
right
making
over the
some
second
adjustments.
baseman's dive.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag
I got
easily.
another stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well.
How many stolen bases do I have? Oh, it won't fucking tell me. Piece of shit.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't swing at that.
Tonight, we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, a seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And his name was not Nicholas
Cage. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Coming to the plate now, McKenzie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, you didn't see our back from 2-1.
Left side, fielded cleanly. While the throw pulls him off the bag. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Not even close.
I know, dude. It looks so ugly.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Man, dude, you swung at another pitch that hit
you. In the dick. It hit me in the dick. I turned into it.
Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
I pulled a Jason Hayward.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-2 game.
And increasing my power attribute.
Digging in to try it again, Ron Sandoval. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Pitch outside, the throw.
Ooh, another stolen base.
Far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
I'm stealing more bases than Bill's getting hits.
Second with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh. I might as well check it.
Hit back up the fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2. Striding into the box, Duncan Erickson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, son of a bitch.
This is line to left.
No.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Sean Rosas earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Robbie Brunner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Lewis Robeson records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Final line for our ball game for the victorious.
Yeah, you're right. Vlad at least makes contact.
He's trying to be like Belcher, freaking Belcher. That's
the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
For once, you didn't swing at something that was so high.
California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Glasnow, good young-looking pitcher. 94 to 95 miles an hour with a fastball, hard breaking ball slider, and a straight changeup. If he's on early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of swings and misses on that hard slider. If he brings his A game, he could be really tough to beat.
Striding in, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oh, my difficulty rating actually went up.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike. So, guys, our
Hey,
visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
I still got the RBI.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout.
I lost double discipline for that strikeout. Shit.
Into the box, Cecil Lyon. 0 for 1
it was so
here
bad.
in the early
Even
going.
Williams wouldn't swing at it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Erickson is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
It was a wild pitch too, and I still got thrown out.
Just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I don't got any medals though.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit jumpy that
when you're
time.
more of a
Swung on
legit
and
child
missed.
than Jason Jordan,
This boy ain't
Kurt
messing
Angle.
around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he...
Hold on. Yeah. All right.
That should be a triple.
He's got this guy
Yeah,
down
the
0-2.
lead.
You actually got it out of the infield.
Yeah, I got
Ready
triple,
with the
6
0-2.
triple on the season.
Breaking ball,
Oh,
and he
damn
gets
it,
him
it
to
happened
chase
again.
it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set. Stepping up to the plate, number
know you're
82
hitting bad with
comes
even
into
the
this
announcer
at-bat
calls
0
you
for
out
1
on
in
it.
the ball game.
Damn.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Take his bum out
right
again.
there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a great idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Nieves. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Over toward first.
Are you fucking
And that
kidding?
is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is...
Ready for another shot now, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan.
What? All right.
They just got the lead back in the 5th, 4-3.
That's a quadruple.
7-3 now. Good lord. I don't think we're gonna come back from this one.
How if someone with 40 speed hit a triple? You guys suck. I will say one thing. That ball seems like it bounces a lot off the wall. Damn, you're hitting 266. No, go low. Go low. Go low. Go low. Go Told you go low. Right to it.
Hey, another RBI.
You know who the worst third baseman in the history of Major League Baseball is?
3 RBIs in that game. Who?
Chipper Jones. The silent rage over there.
It's like, wait, what did he say?
How dare you? Kill your whole fucking family. There's a tall ass lanky fucking picture here. A dude looks like he hasn't eaten in 6 months. Seriously, the motherfucker looks like he half starved. Randy Johnson wannabe looking like motherfucker.
That's a lot of sunflower seeds.
He's on that constant cleanse diet. Ethan just immediately shits it out. And my body hurts. Oh.
Yeah. It sounded good off the bat, too.
Oh, I got it on mute. The last thing I want to hear is your ass saying everything twice.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it is brutal. Just a mere thought is making me gouge my eyes out. I swatted my daughter the other day in the garbage. She's disappeared. Straight up ran away. He hate me. I kind of feel like projectile vomiting.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. Nothing like getting a fucking sinus infection. So much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't slept more than like 3 hours in like the last 3 days, dude. Like, sleep like 3 hours, wake up, my fucking throat's all raw and shit. I'll wake up, fucking hawk out some phlegm. Takes like 10 minutes, and by that point, yeah, now I can't get back to sleep.
Yo. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, no problem.
Not your bitch ass roommate. Oh yeah, I forgot you moved. So you don't have that bitch ass roommate anymore.
Yeah.
I'm assuming not, anyway.
No.
How'd that conversation go?
I don't know.
You just said, fuck this shit.
You tell me.
I don't know, I wasn't there. he just woke up one day and you moved out?
Yeah.
Damn. That's savage. Just wake up, all your shit's gone. Like, where'd you go? Get a bigger lead, pussy.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I got a late. Yeah, I got a late jump.
You gotta get a bigger lead, man.
No, it's about the jump.
Oh no, but a bigger lead helps, fool.
Well, yeah.
I used to fucking, I don't know, I haven't bought a baseball game in since a PS3. But man, I used to just con the shit out of the game. Like, I'd just take the biggest lead I could, and then eventually the pitcher would stop throwing over. Man, that almost hit you in the jawline. Why are you swinging at it? But eventually they'd stop throwing over, and then when they wouldn't throw over, that's when I'd go. I'd have the biggest lead I could take, and then I don't know if they fixed that or not. Ooh, that was a good grab there in the corner. Your on base percentage must fucking suck.
What do you mean?
I was getting thrown out at second.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 400 batting average, a 157 on base percentage. Oh, shit. 157. I just know the initials of this team are NWA. Shit. Ah, fuck you, that's funny.
No, I noticed that a while ago.
Your initials are FRI. Fry NWA. You need to fucking aim your reticule better, man. Yeah. You're aiming like pitches that are inside the fucking batter's box. Maybe I shouldn't have got that shrimp burrito. At 2 o'clock in the morning. After not eating any solid food for like a week. Ramen noodles are your friend. $264, you're fucking awful.
I pressed back. I don't know what that glitch is. I don't know why it's happening.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, an ugly swing there.
It's kind of like I'm going to research it when I get off the
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
It's the Kurt Angle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. On first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
What I wish they would do for like when
standing in, Jim
19,
Daniel. He flew out 20, in his last at bat.
Or 20 comes out. Freaking have you know, when they're doing that promotional event,
into the windup,
someone do a custom Chris Benoit.
Bounce to first.
Against one of their characters.
Find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between
since Kurt's back, and you got
digging in, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Ducked out of the way of a pitch that would have beaten you.
One
well,
out,
I actually did press
on.
X. It just didn't register because he ducked out of the way.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Dude, you're fucking awful.
I know I did that right when you said that shit too. I was like, "Urgh."
A slider that just grabs the outside
come
corner.
on, that was
good
a
pitch
ball.
right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location.
That's some Roman Reigns booze right there. That, you know, that's what he should have done. He should have come out with a promo saying, "I'm selling booze in a can." Open. Open up.
Unless they're looking for
open up a can of booze.
You open the can and you get instant jeers.
No, Roman Reigns liquor line.
Drilled on the ground and short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Philadelphia edition.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB.
What the hell? I don't get this glitch, man. I don't.
Line to the right side.
You kind of like don't want to fucking do anything
plenty of room
anymore.
as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Not as bad as that glitch on Trishit, where you're stuck in the boxes. And you're like, no, come
Stepping
back.
in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
I'm down 1-0 in the ninth.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
And I'm the base runner that they tied again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
No.
Montero giving
You
chase.
bitch.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A single
I
run
got
good
on
enough
with
to do
nobody
it
out
today.
and
1-0 the final score.
3 hitters in a
The
row.
Erie
Strike out,
Seawolves took the
ground
lead
out,
in the
pop
second
up.
inning and rode that until the very end. Tommy Chang wins his 3rd of the season. Lewis Robeson records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Oh, here's an internet challenge none of us can do. No Wi-Fi, no games, no TV,
1 error,
and no internet for 2 months, and you get $2 million.
Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
I could do it, but with the no DVD player.
And we remind you, please drive home.
Just give me a fishing pole.
Yes. No, I have not watched it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, for Venom, I'm worried about them going forward because of who they have cast for Carnage. Think Zombieland.
Abigail Breslin?
No, think Natural Born Killers.
Woody Harrelson?
Yep.
Oh, I like Woody though.
I don't think he's crazy enough to play Cletus Cassidy though. Cletus is so crazy. He even made Joker go, damn, that's just evil. I think they should have got someone that's more used to playing a lunatic. Maybe
the show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
I am not.
Yeah, I think he's too old for that.
Nick Turley gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have
for
us on him, Danny?
Got to play the
Joker.
Joker.
To look for with this guy this afternoon. He's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start.
Like the first season until they introduced what's her face.
Traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Get the fuck out of
here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
And an 8-game hitting streak.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board.
Yeah, it's like give it a year and it'll be canceled again.
Now at the plate, Rick Johnson on the season, hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
That works for some shows. That
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base runs.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago.
Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Nah, good.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Some other time, maybe.
Bouncer down the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Should do his Eddie Guerrero impression just for the lay out flat.
Digging in once again, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Die.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off.
He's so desperate for a hit.
I know.
He walk up, yell out to the pitcher.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
I got these cheeseburgers, man.
I got more cheeseburgers than Trump.
Bouncer up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So no runs here, on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score.
It trolled every single reporter in that room. It's like they're all
now batting. Duncan Erickson.
Number 17.
It was like, damn, man, I got a national champion. You got
first pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and
home run in
it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead.
418 feet.
A solo shot here to left. They get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone.
Damn,
not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Up in the zone. He did miss it. Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Altoona Curve
home run was the only run of the game.
Held to only 3 hits. Phil Page wins his 4th game.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Battlefront 2 now. Oh, shit. My record for most strikeouts in a game, 20 sets.
He's going to throw outside again.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new
third
role.
Baseman. All right.
Always looking to fill needs. Clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Hey, man, with a 1-2 count, man. You got to know that's a garbage pitch coming.
They're switching me from first to third.
What the hell?
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck, dude? Why aren't you going after the ball?
He forgot how.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know, dude. I was confused.
Just like that, just like the Kashyyyk match on Battlefront 2. Where you got glitched into between 2 boxes as Aiden. He couldn't move.
That wasn't fun.
You're like, help me. I'm like, no, I'm killing Yoda. Well, I had Vader as my character. I'm like, no, I'm killing Yoda, damn it. You're on your own.
You can't kill Yoda. Yoda died of natural causes.
Well, I killed him.
Old age.
Freaking man was older than shit. Who's considered the old man in WWE? No, I said old, not dinosaur bones.
Garbage bitch, garbage bitch. Garbage bitch.
This can't be right. I'm now 57. That can't be right. And they're putting me at third base. No shit. I'll show you how bad my throws are.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first. Coming to the plate now, Lloyd Abraham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Lloyd Abraham.
On the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Fuck.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down.
So stepping in, Duncan Erickson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Man, you like laid out on that throw and barely made it to the infield.
Hit on the ground. I know, dude. Field loves it.
You literally put everything you had behind that.
Bang bang play at first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team.
Yeah, I know. That was like throw your arm out of the socket.
Zamora. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win. Over 4 line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
What the fuck?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's why you didn't die. Obviously, there's a button for it.
Now to the plate, Duncan Erickson. Runner in scoring position with
Super. Trying to outrun into the ball and shit.
Freaking Mortal Kombat fighting with the fielder.
Pretty much over there fucking running like
keep this
direct side by
game,
side.
The pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do.
They come like that old man in the golf course that takes extra time.
Drive in.
Right in his golf score down.
He didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
So striding in, Ron Sandoval. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
It don't work.
And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there.
He's just getting out a little too early on these pitches.
I don't know why he has a throw early. I always have trouble with late.
Runner back safely.
Different difficulties.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Digging in and looking for more, Duncan Erickson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
God damn, dude. Let him make you
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Oh, he tricked me through a fastball.
You know, he
right
fell
down
behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I think I'm going to end the stream because I'm sucking out loud. Even though my overall keeps going up. I don't understand.
Well, then you should have ended this shit about 3 hours ago.
No, dude, it's pretty bad.
The 3-1.
Alright, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
High in the air into left field.
Home run time.
And he's going to have room
like
to
shit.
put this one away, and that's the first out.
Don't subscribe. Fuck this guy.
Finish in this evening's game. Altoona took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alfonso.
Bitches.
I'm now 58.